TV sleeves for Seattle. So W's in chat.
It would be funny for the bit, though. For the bit.
It would be great. It would be great. You'd have to have like packs on packs though if you made it through a handful of rounds.
I remember at NAIC, some dude was doing that. He had like 3 stacks of ETB sleeves next to him. He's like, "Yeah, I just switch between every round."
Now the quality is real bad. Is it bad for you too, Aurel?
Yeah, it might be the stream. I think the stream starting might just like kill the bandwidth.
Oh yeah.
But they do run streams at Super Sports Cards.
Yeah, yeah. No, this isn't the first time for sure. See if it works itself out. I'm assuming they're just running on the Super Sports Cards Wi-Fi, so. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I can't see what's going on.
I see a card being put down.
It is white sleeves and black sleeves. Like Ditto start, if I had to guess, with the Pidgey bench into a Buddy Poffin. You really couldn't ask for a better start.
Duskull?
I think.
He's getting set up early.
Yes. The Banerian Duskull off the Buddy Poffin.
I think that might be a.
That looks like Blood Moon, right?
That Blood Moon.
I think it's the promo Blood Moon.
It looks like the promo Blood Moon. It's not a good start for Skylar here.
That looks like the full art Blood Moon or the full art Kang for Jared. Blood Moon not great in this matchup. You really want to just be tanking with Kangaskhan. See the activation of Run Aaron, draw 2 cards.
Get the Nest
Ball. Last time I talked to Jared, I do believe he's running Fan Rotom in this deck, so it could be something he's going for here. Just to establish a wider bench. Nope, he's just going straight for the Latias. I respect it.
Passes. Skylar does have a Lily's Determination in hand.
So and an Nestball of his own. This will be a game. That's good. Blood Moon start is rough. I don't know if he plays Latias or a way to pivot out of the active outside of Penny.
Yeah, I believe his list does. Oh, so we kind of just been going.
I sent you a message, Kenny, that the quality's gone down quite a bit since you went live, but I don't know if there's any picks for that at this moment.
I will add, I believe Skylar does play a Jet Energy in this.
Okay.
So some way to get his Kanga mobile in the active.
This is the Kangaskhan Buffalon build, I believe. No Fortress shenanigans going on here, and he does have the Jet in hand.
Draws the Jet. Run errand.
Slamming that Lilies. No Pokegear.
It's like a Pokegear. You're trying to find the Arven.
Yeah. Definitely want to get the trolley start here. The Buffalons are going to put in a lot of work if Jared has a pop-off turn next turn. Ooh, it looks like just a boss grab off the Pokegear, though. Not what you're looking for this early in the game. We may just see him slam that Lilies that he had in hand from the opening. It looks like we may have an earthquake at Super Sports Card. Hold on, chat.
Another Pokegear. So he
Really digging for that Arvin. Is that a whiff?
misses on all 7. He may just be forced to use that Lily's Determination.
Drawing 8 cards is good. You know, we could see it.
TM Energize. So he doesn't have to necessarily. Oh, he doesn't have a Lilies. He's energizing the Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Okay, this is going to be a scrappy game, folks. The TM energizing the Blood Moon. We'll see what. Right now, that Blood Moon needs 5 energy to attack. So.
But I will add, if the Kangaskhan does die this turn, because it looks like Jared already has Lopunny and Dusknoir up, Blood Moon Ursaluna will be activated with 3 prizes being down, having 2 energies attached already.
That's true. I think I would like to see Jared prioritize getting Pidgeot set up this turn. We know that Skylar's setup was weak. Let's just establish our board and not go full aggro and fall into Blood Moon Iono traps. But a strong start from Jared. We're going to Iono into the run Aaron, see some more cards.
If he can draw Jet Energy here, or some way to move himself into the active and get an energy attached to the Lopunny, he's already pressuring the Kangaskhan.
I think he's debating if it's worth it or not. Got a lot of cards in hand.
It's like he's looking to activate the Dusknoir Curse Blast ability.
Going to be targeting the Kangaskhan. I think that's smart. You really just want to go 3/3 here.
It's like an Ultra Ball. Brand new full art from Ascended Heroes.
My man's got money. Okay. Discarding what looks like an Iono and a Blood Moon of his own. Rel, do you think he just goes aggro here and just targets down the Kangaskhan? Or do you just wait and try to go for maybe like a board wipe?
I don't believe he has the energy to do it. If he can pressure this Kangaskhan, just because it is his only form of draw, he whiffed off both the Pokegear, so he knows that he doesn't have a Lily's Determination in hand. He needs to find some way. He looks like he just passes. He just wasn't able to get there.
He did Iono Skylar, so we know Skylar had not great cards in his hand, and he finds the Psyduck. Huge find for Skylar. Right now,
another Pokegear.
Right now, Jared is bench locked, but I do believe he does play the Klefki, so a 1 workaround around the Psyduck.
The only issue is clearing a bench space to get to that Klefki. I think he plays Turo just to reset his Lopunny.
That makes sense, yeah.
But it is going to be pretty hard to get something off the board with the damp ability, stopping the Dusknoirs from being able to use their Curse Blast.
Is that an Iono of his own that he pulled off the Pokegear? Oh, and he does find the trolley. Okay.
I believe that's Arvin. He's using the Arvin for the trolley right now.
Okay.
And another TM Energize, so he might be trying to charge up Monkey Dories with that trolley.
I like that,
setting up wide on the bench. He's activating the trolley.
Is he going to go double monkey, you think? Or is he going to try to establish the Bouffalance? And it looks like he's just going to go for the Bouffalons. I like grabbing the Bouffalons. It kind of guarantees your Kangaskhan's not going anywhere for a few turns, but I don't know what we're turbo energizing to now. Just back to the Blood Moon.
The Buffalon addition to the board is also interesting because his Blood Moon also has an extra 60 health due to it being a colorless type, so it's not able to get one shot by a Dusclops and Lopunny attack. It does have effective 310 health, so Lopunny would only be doing 280 there.
We're gonna now passing over to Jared. We're really gonna want to see some kind of Turo, Penny, pick up and find that cleft key if you can. You can get Pidgeot established, it almost guarantees it. Right now, as it stands, Jared may have to go for some kind of weird prize map with only 1/3 pros Pokemon in play.
It's like a Lily's Determination on Jared's side. I believe he does play Prime Catcher as well. So potentially getting that Psyduck out with the Lopunny might be his only option to be able to free up Dusknoirs.
Really going to be looking to get that Pidgeot and then some kind of pivot here. He does have the Latias, so we really just need the energy, and he does find the Ultra Ball, so we will be able to get Pidgeot established, which is really great for this deck because you're just kind of living off the Kangaskhan draws without it. Evolved Pidgeot EX, activating Quick Search, searching his deck for any single card. One of the most powerful abilities in Pokemon TCG. Absolutely insane card.
Yeah, usually effects like that are held to specific cards like Ace-Specs. Computer Search was one of the cards in past formats that was able to do something that strong. But now being on an ability, being able to use that every turn that it is up.
Looks like he plays the Enriching Energy over the Prime Catcher. So with the Latias, he does have the pivot. But just going to pass, deciding it's not worth punching into the Kangaskhan with the Bouffalons and the Monkey Dory in play. The turn by running Aaron, kind of seeing what we have access to. More cards in the hand gives us more options. So I was definitely going to be looking to target that Pidgeot, would be my guess. Or he could just try to take out the Duststorms before Jared does find the cleft key.
It's like he pennies up the Blood Moon. I don't.
I think he's going to be looking just to establish another Monkey Dory, or leave that bench spot open.
I would have liked to keep the Blood Moon on the board to be able to pressure the Latias. It looks like he hit 3 heads to kill the Lopunny, to knock out the Lopunny.
He would have just needed 2 heads, right? It's 250, 50, because that was the Kangaskhan that he knocked out.
That's right. That's right. So he hit the 2 heads to go up 3 prizes. This puts a lot of pressure on Jared's side now because he is not going to be willing to pop the Dusknoirs, giving
now we're in
even more prizes.
We're in a really tough spot now because any Dusknoir shenanigans gets pretty badly punished by just Skylar hitting a couple heads one more time.
It's like he doesn't search for the cleft. He decides to fail the nest ball here. Potentially has it in his hand. He He would have to have the jet energy too to be able to move it in and out of the active, because Latias would not be active at that point.
It's true, yeah. It may just be a case if he doesn't have the right combination of cards in hand. If you don't have the cards, I honestly wouldn't mind just going, some kind of counter catcher clef key pass here also, denying any kind of like Monkey Dory shenanigans, draws from Kangaskhan. But it might just be a card that's priced for Jared. It's a pretty big card in the matchup as well.
It's like he's quick searching here. After the nest ball fail, you kind of wonder what he's looking for to potentially get himself an advantage on this board.
I wouldn't mind just chasing the Bouffalants at this point. I don't think we're ever getting through this Kangaskhan with those in play. It's got a Bravery Charm attached, 2 Bouffalants down. We're sitting at what, effective 410 HP.
I believe
it's a number that Lopunny really can't reach.
So he bosses up this Psyduck, which is good here. He does need to get that off the board. Might be potentially looking at Dusk-Snoring a Bouffalant to be able to activate, or to be able to do damage with a Lopunny on that Kangaskhan without it being reduced by the Curly Walls effect.
Getting the Pidgeot, I don't love that, to be completely honest. I know Pidgeot's not a bad attacker, but I don't think we needed to waste one of our 4 energies on Pidgeot, to be honest. He did also establish the Dusclops.
He could also potentially be using the Lopunny as a damage sponge, take 1 hit from the Kangaskhan and be able to attack with the Blustery Wind, but the only thing he's really pressuring with the Blustering Wind is the Monkey Dory if he doesn't have a charm, or Skylar doesn't add a charm to it.
Maybe he's assuming if Skylar puts down Lively Stadium or something else to boost the damage of these Kangaskhan's that he's not going to be able to reach. They wanted to threaten that with the Pidgeot. I'm not quite sure.
It's like he bosses orders the Dusk-Snore, kind of making his boss play on the Psyduck a little
less valuable.
Less valuable for the board state.
Pidgeot back in the active. Skylar now only needs 2 prize cards to win, so if Jared pops this Dusk-Snore, it puts him in a very precarious position. I honestly wouldn't mind if he just goes some kind of Dusk-Snore, Lopunny, kill the active Iono, if he can find all the cards for that. Just put Skylar to 1.
Yeah, I do believe Skylar does have that Blood Moon Ursaluna in hand that he pennied earlier in the game. I'm not too sure if there was an Iono in between that time.
With Latias on board, that's just an energy Blood Moon, a couple energy Blood Moon away from taking the game. We put Fez down, so yeah, we're definitely giving Skylar an easy win condition with Blood Moon here. We really want to disrupt the hand if we can. Skylar's hand's been pretty big. Multiple turns of running errand and grabbing prize cards.
It's like another Lopunny is benched.
Still do a quick search and flip the script, so we can see quite a few cards. We can pretty much grab 1 of whatever combo piece we need. We're going to start with Supporting. Jared's really milling this one over. You can tell that he's in a pretty tough spot.
Touches a Jet Energy.
Okay.
Pushes Lopunny to the active and plays a Lily's Determination to see an additional 6 cards due to not being at 6 prize cards. Yeah, you really would have wanted to see an Iono here, knowing that he has Blood Moon in hand. It's pretty hard to navigate a prize trade. That would make it an advantageous spot for Jared.
He does have 2 energy attached to this Lopunny now, so he could also just, if he does keep it active and can't find the second one, use that second attack Shred, which will just do like a solid 160 But yeah, Skylar's got half his deck in his hand, so I can only assume that, unless we see some kind of big wiping the energy play, there could be a pretty big punish the following turn. We do see the jamming tower, looks like, in Jared's hand. This could be a pretty big card. We haven't seen Skylar put a stadium down yet, but if he doesn't have one in hand, this can make the knockout a bit easier for him to reach.
Looks like he was eyeing up a jet energy, but he grabs something else. Potentially that low pony for the next turn. Drops the jamming tower. Skylar might be a little moving to take the bravery charm off it, but he's good.
Does pop the Dust Snore. We're gonna play Night Stretcher, get the Dust Skull back. Is Skylar at 1 prize card now or 2?
Skylar, I believe, is at 1.
Okay, so I don't love the Bench of the Dust Skull then. It kind of just eats up a bench space. Okay, and he does take the knockout on the Kangaskhan, putting Jared down to 2 prize cards as well. So
there is also Boss and Energy here, or Blood Moon Ursaluna, and most likely has the Boss's orders. Good game.
Yeah. Skylar not punished from that penny, and Jared just really couldn't find the pieces. I don't know if Clef Q was prize or he's excluded it from his list. It could be a really strong card to.
Oh, there it is. He flipped it off the second to last prize card.
You hate to see it, chat. You really hate to see it. Now we might be running it back for just a best 2 out of 3. If that's the case, we're really going to hope that Klepke's not prize this game. I think that Iono early got Skylar kind of everything he needed. Got him the Boufflance in play, finding that Arvin. Might have been a tough call for Jared to play that Iono. Kind of got Skylar right into the game, and this Jared couldn't keep up.
It's like they're packing up.
Might see another game here in just a few minutes. We'll see if we can get another interesting match. That one was pretty good. Take a look at chat while I'm here. See if anyone's messaging any questions or anything in chat. Everyone's just kind of chatting about the game. It looks like they might be keeping both Jared and Skylar on stream. They might be switching decks, it looks like.
I wonder if they're doing a best of 3 conquest.
They could be playing for stars. We never know. The stars moment, chat. These do look like different sleeves for Skylar, and I did see Jared go through his deck. We saw some grass Pokemon in there, some bug catching sets. I didn't exactly get to see what kind of archetype he's running. Could be Festival Lead, maybe some kind of Venusaur deck. Could be leaning into Teal Mask Ogerpon.
Haven't gotten a peek of anything yet. I do see grass energies and grass cards. He is a Festival Lead enjoyer. Jared is known for that.
Yes. He's been one to enjoy Festival Lead more than your average Vancouver TCG gamer. I'm curious what Skylar's running. I've known Skylar to run some off-the-wall stuff. He's been on Kangaskhan Boufflant for a while. It looks like Skylar's also running grass deck. I believe it's his Venusaur deck that he's played for quite a while. So maybe the battle of the grass decks we're seeing. If this isn't Vancouver, I don't know what is.
Skylar has done well with his Venusaur deck. We have seen some good performances out of him. Recently got second at the Super Sports Cards Challenge with Venusaur.
I was with the Kangaskhan Boufflant.
I think it was 2 months ago. 2 months ago, Sean.
Okay, 2 months. Okay, I think you're.
Sorry, the one that I won. The one that I won. I didn't want to mention it, but he got second with Venusaur.
Sorry, chat. We do see a mulligan from Skylar. Looks like they're setting back up. Festival League's one of those decks where you just need more cards in hand. It's very early. It's a very combo heavy deck. You want to get your board set up, your Thwackies evolved, and once those are evolved, you're kind of just playing with multiple quick searches each turn. So
yeah, a great part with the Festival Lead deck is that it all just combos into each other. Being able to use the Thwackies ability to find other Thwackies and get your evolutions all produced.
catching set for a Pokemon and an energy is really big as well too. Okay, yeah, it looks like they're flipping over. We do see it is the Battle of the Grass decks. Vessel away, a Forest. I guess Jared's assuming if someone's going to put it in play, I'll let Skylar put it in play. We're probably both running that stadium. Correct me if I'm wrong, Arel. That looks like an Oddish.
It is an Oddish. I just looked at the stream. It is in fact an Oddish. I had to check just to see what it was, but
okay. Computer, tell me what's going on with this.
There is a Vileplume that I believe looks at the top 8 cards of your deck and attaches any energies you find there to your Pokemon. I don't know if that's the one he's playing, but that's the only.
This could be a real deal homebrew. We may not be seeing Festival Lead. Maybe Venusaur versus some kind of Vileplume deck.
Skylar starts off with a Teal Dance, gets a Chikorita off it, and has 2 bug catching sets.
And we're going to be seeing most of the deck is Grass Energy and Grass Pokemon, so finding those early is really strong. The Teal Mask really combos well with the Meganium. It ramps it very, very fast.
Activates the second bug catching set here. Let's see if he finds anything. He does have the Forest of Vitality in hand, so has to make the decision between getting more basics set up on the board or being able to get the evolution lines of Meganium if he finds them. Let's say he finds another Teal Mask and an Energy.
Great for Skylar. We're going to be seeing more cards with this Venusaur Meganium deck. It's kind of like what we were mentioning with Festival Lead. You just kind of want to get your board set up, and then you just really just live off your board.
Not sure if Skylar has a supporter here to potentially try to get a Bulbasaur set up, but he definitely has energies for drawing for the Teal Dance ability.
Jared's start, I don't think Skylar's in much of a rush to find anything too crazy. If Jared doesn't have anything off of this pass here, this may just be a quick one.
It's like he activates a Dawn. If he had put that Forest of he looks he's grabbing a Teal Mask from the looks of it. If he had not discarded that Forest of Vitality on his first turn, he would have been able to activate it here and be able to set up a stage 3, the Vileplume.
Yeah, looks like we see the Vileplume there. I'm going to need to what this card actually does. I think you're correct that it does just look at the top 8 or so cards.
He might just energy.
So I think the reason he didn't is the Vileplume doesn't need to be played from hand. It cannot be played from deck to activate its ability. So,
well, the Force of Vitality would put it all from the hand to the board. Don puts the result to hand.
I'm thinking possibly
Grimsley's move.
Yeah, or what's the Grand Tree Aspect?
Grand Tree.
From the deck. Yeah. Yeah, same thing. What do you think about Ultra Balling the counter capture away here?
Ultra Balling the counter catcher, I believe it's all just going to be a 2-prize race. He did push the Teal Mask back up. I think they'll just be chasing each other's 2 prizes this game.
Yeah, this may just be a battle of the Teal Mask. I don't know if we'll see Mega Venusaur make an appearance or anything too crazy. But he does find another Force of Vitality.
It's like he finds an energy off it. If he has another one, he can start swinging with the Teal Mask, but with Skylar attaching that other energy for turn to the bench Teal Mask, it's very thinking ahead play.
So he activates the Gloom, which has I think it's first 4 cards, and then the Vileplume, which is 8 cards. So he's seeing a lot of energy. But in a total whiff off the Vileplume, that is tough.
Off the top 8. I wonder how many energies he's actually playing in this list to be able to find them consistently off the Vileplume, but off those top 8 without the proper thinning, being able to use setup trainers in the first turn, doesn't find him much on setup turns.
Pass back to Skylar. That Vileplume whip was pretty big. I think if Jared could initiate the prize trade here, he would have put himself in a pretty decent position.
It's like Skylar has the Meganium, or the Bayleaf.
We're going to be looking for that Meganium, but I don't know how strong Skylar's hand is. He did not play a supporter last turn.
Looks like he just passes back on over to Jared. Jared starts off with the Teal Dance. Second Teal Dance. And he takes knockout.
So this is a good position. We don't see anything like the Bulbasaur in play, but with the Force of Vitality, it can just kind of spawn out of nowhere.
I believe they're counting to see if they were able to knock out with that amount of energies. I believe 120 from the Ogerpon. That was a
oof.
Yeah, looks like it only did 180 damage.
Oof. Now Jared does have the Genesect on board. They can't snipe the Teal Mask because it's a Terra Pokemon. But if you can chase this Meganium, it'd be pretty good for him as well too.
The only thing about that, I believe Genesect it does 2 damage counters for each energy attached to it. So to be able to reach the Meganium, he'd have to have 8 energies. And I don't believe he plays the Meganium himself to amplify the amount of energies he has attached to the Genesect.
It looks like we may just be sacrificing the Meganium, going for the Vileplume strategy instead. I did see when Jared pulled off his prize cards, though, he does play something that looks like the Legacy Energy, which should definitely help him get back in this game, because it seems like Skylar definitely has KO here now.
Yeah.
Both Teal Masks with a ton of energy on each of them.
Jared whiffing that knockout last turn by 1 energy kind of puts the ball in Skylar's court with just being able to Teal Dance once to the Teal Mask and be able to return with a KO.
And the way Skylar has his board set up, the damage on the Teal Mask is almost inconsequential. We're definitely going to have to see a 2-prize Pokemon knock that Teal Mask out. And it's only got maybe 30 health left.
Looks like he takes knockout on Jared's Teal Mask here. Jared almost drawing from the prize cards.
Not something you want to see.
Let's hopefully have a clean game, no DPLs.
Yep,
Takes
just using his own Teal Mask to return. And the Max Rod immediately recovering that knocked out Teal Mask and all that grass energy.
And now with that Meganium out, I believe he only needs to attach 2 to start attacking, and that would return KO on his opponent's Teal Mask. So he draws the Nest Ball, potentially getting a 3rd Teal Mask now that he has plenty of energy in hand to draw. Tapping the boss, knowing he wants that. Looks like he grabs a Fez here.
Not satisfied with the draws off Teal Dance, just wants to see more cards, get his board established. Just so much grass energy in hand. That's the Regigigas. Interesting card. I don't know if it's going to be too relevant here. I think we're just going to be going blow for blow with these Teal Masks.
It's like he attaches for turn to the bench Teal Mask, getting it ready for a return KO on whatever Jared hits Skylar's Teal Mask with.
Skylar goes down to 2 prize cards. Jared notably only has 1 prize Pokemon in play, so you can try to find some kind of cheeky line here, but the Meganium in play and the amount of grass energy Skylar plays is going to be pretty tough.
So he attaches the legacy energy.
and lilies for 6.
If that's Skylar's hand, he did have a ton of energy in there to start drawing and pick up
I think
next turn.
I think Skylar honestly doesn't even mind just taking the KO on this Genesect. Oh, and then he puts the Teal Mask down, so this might spell demise for Jared, unfortunately, putting that 2-price Pokemon in play.
Yeah, you have to expect your opponent has boss's orders in hand here. Probably has about 15, 20 cards in there.
Yeah, it's kind of a story of the previous game where
looks like he's eyeing the boss already. He's rubbing the siren's boss's orders.
Just petting it, getting it ready to play.
For the next turn. He snipes the Meganium, and Skylar shows boss.
Good game. There's boss. If this is a wager match, then Skylar takes it with his 2 different decks. Hopefully they didn't wager 3 stars. We'll see. Could also just be for funsies, though. That was definitely like some home cooked decks for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I think Jared would take a little bit more consistency for a tournament match. Maybe running the Meganium, but for the stream game, always want to put on a little show off what you have cooking up in the kitchen.
Powerful was a really cool card. I've seen it before. It's got like a ton of potential. You can get it if you can pull it off and have those big explosive, 6, 7, 8 energy turns. Really go crazy.
I do believe we are going to be going off stream for a little bit, just so we can get 4K on YouTube. So I don't know if director here, Kenny, is going to be doing that soon, but he did let us know he was going to be doing that for the viewers at home.
Exactly when taking off the stream. Any match or anybody that you guys know is at Super Sports Cards League in Vancouver and you want to see on stream, put it in chat. We'll send the message directly to Kenny. You guys want to see more crazy grass decks, the Vancouver meta, just let us know as well.
It's Bevan in chat wants can we get an introduction to who these casters are? I don't know if you want to start, Sean, but
I guess my name's Sean. I play Pokemon way too much. I think about Pokemon way too much. I'm okay at the game. Played a bit. What about you, Aurel?
My name is Aurel. I'm a player here from originally from Portland. I used to play a lot in the 2008 to 2010 era. Didn't really win too many tournaments then, but coming back as a master after a 13, 14-year break, I hope to change that in the future.
You guys like the stuff we're doing? We're casting, streaming games as well too. Make sure to let us know. Let Kenny know. This is all Kenny's passion project that he's doing. If you guys want to get on stream, you guys can come to Super Sports Cards in Vancouver, Washington. They run their league 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a fun place to play. The store's got a bunch of great cards, good prices on cards, super friendly staff. Couldn't recommend it enough.
Awesome. Looks like we're going to be going down soon. Nice having you guys here. I think we'll be back for another game or so. Potentially another Skylar and Jared game. Looks like they're setting up for another.